Hey Scorpio, this is your December reading. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video with another Scorpio placement that you know. I always say that every reading can be very beneficial for you to look at depending on where that sign is in your natal chart. So you definitely want to look at your moon, your sun, and your rising sign, and maybe sometimes your Venus if you're very interested in love, to see exactly like the specifics of what's going on for you in different areas of your life that month, okay, in your natal chart, because every sign in that reading, that energy is going to affect you personally in that area of your life that sign represents. So I've just found that trend a lot. I like to mention that to people when they're watching readings, because not everybody knows that you can watch multiple readings for different areas of your life, and you'll be surprised about the detail that you'll find in the reading and how it will help you to encounter those areas of your life differently as you get insight specifically on love by watching the reading for your Venus sign, or specifically on your emotional well-being by watching the reading for your moon sign, okay? Because your sun sign is very general. It has to do with things that will apply to you in general during that month. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then, or if it doesn't like fit all of the questions, if it doesn't answer all the questions that you're looking to have fulfilled within your reading, then more than likely you may need to watch the reading for that specific place in your life. All right, so I encourage you guys to watch more than one reading to fit different aspects of your experience within the month. All right, Scorpio, so let's go ahead and get to your reading here. So the first, you guys are definitely encountering some sort of love in December. So I feel like a lot of this is energy left over from Scorpio season, where we had the eclipse. We had some very powerful energy, and I feel like you guys really felt that. So a lot of you are very certain on your worth, you're super confident, and you may have attracted a really amazing person or a really wonderful opportunity depending on who you are, on the rest of your natal chart and the energies there. So definitely some sort of commitment, some sort of signed contract, or something that's going to be set in stone for you during the month of December here, with the Hierophant as your first card. Okay, so this is major arcana, and the Hierophant often represents some sort of contractual commitment, some sort of promise, often marriage. So some of you may be getting married in the month of December, or you might be getting proposed to if you're in a very serious relationship. For others of you, this could be a big offer in the area of finance or career, especially with the Knave of Coins here as your second card. So, what I'm seeing here is that some of you may get some lucrative contractual offers in the area of career, especially if you're in like, if you have your own business, or if you're in the area of fashion, if you work in finance here, you could get a repeat customer, all right, in the month of December. For some of you also, though, this could represent a relationship. So if you're not in a committed relationship already, if you've been dating someone for a while, this could signify that you will become, that you will get into a committed relationship in this next month. Some of you could meet an earth sign or a water sign, a fellow water sign here with the Knight of Cups in the month of December, that could lead pretty quickly, even though we do have the Knave of Coins here, also known as the Page of Coins in the traditional tarot, present in your spread. One thing that I'm seeing here, because the Knight of Cups is right next to it, is that the Knight of Cups is a little bit of a quicker energy, and it's a more mature energy than the Knave of than a Knave, because a Knave represents the Page. So this person is pretty certain of their feelings about you. This may not mature quickly right away, but with the Knight of Cups here, which is a more certain energy, this is an energy of lust. This is an energy of emotional certainty and a willingness for commitment, especially with the Knave of Coins here also, because the Knight of Cups represents an energy, usually a masculine energy. So if you're interested in a masculine energy in your life, then it definitely represents that for you. But if you're interested in a more feminine energy as well, this just represents a certainty of their feelings for you as the two first cards in the royal suit are male. Okay, so gender here doesn't play as big of a role. But with the Hierophant card here, this does represent maturity. This does represent contractual obligations. This represents someone who does want to commit. So with that being said, there could be a fairly quick commitment here, um, in the month of December, especially if you have been seeing someone in the last 3 months or so. And that would explain the Knave of Coins here as well, because, the Knave of, when you have a coins card, often it takes some time. But for some of you, this could just mean that you're seeing an earth sign. Okay, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So we'll see how it plays out for you in the month of December. This will, of course, resonate differently for each person. But I do feel like this is a person, if you do have something going on in your love life, this is someone who's very certain of you. This is someone who knows that they want to be with you. They've taken the time out to get to know you. And you guys have some depth to your relationship here. Because the Knave of Coins, even though it is just a page, even though it does sometimes, most of the time it represents a more immature energy than the other coins cards, okay? When we look at, like, if we compare it to the king or the queen or the knight, with it being a coins card, this still represents more depth. So this is someone who's taken the time out to get to know you. This is someone who's willing to go the long haul with you. They may not be very experienced in love. They might be younger than you even, depending on your age. But this is still someone who does see a future to you, or would like to see what a future with you might hold. Okay, so lots of interesting things going on for you in the area of love here. And I feel like, Scorpios, we all know that you tend to have a little bit of a tumultuous love life. Okay, you either have a lot of suitors, or, often some trauma in the area of love and affection and relationship. Okay, so this could even go back as far as to childhood. And I feel like with this next card here, the Five of Cups, all right, and it is next to the Seven of Cups here. So with that, you may be getting over some disappointments from past relationships. And with the Seven of Cups here, you could be deciding, you could be on the fence about whether or not you want this connection. And I feel like there might, with the Knight of Cups, be a tendency to overthink things. There could be a tendency towards negative thinking. But I do see here, and this is, I know that, I've covered love mostly in this reading. If you're not in a relationship, if you're not interested in love, then these cards that I've just named previous could definitely have to do with a career offer or some sort of offer to belong to something. So this could be part of a team, part of a family, part of a group. But definitely with this Hierophant card here, this is some sort of offer to agreement. So this could be a contractual offer to be a part of a collective group, maybe a theater troupe for some of you, maybe, a job offer, a contract to repeatedly render a service. So depending on what your interests are, for some of you, this could be a teaching contract. All right. So depending on what your interests are, this is going to affect you differently. And if this suits you, more so in the area of career or in another area other than love, then the Five of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups card here represents you getting over negative thinking and choosing this offer despite having trauma of maybe rejection or fear of failure in your past. And so with the Two of Wands card here, I know I showed you guys a card that followed it earlier, but the Two of Wands card actually does come first. So let me show you all three cards that come right after the Seven of Cups here in your spread. So the first card was the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then the Two of Wands. All right, and so with the Knight of Swords here and the Two of Wands, this does represent making a decision. All right, and maybe having some negative thoughts around that decision, maybe having some difficulty making the decision at first, and really getting over some pretty hefty habits of negative thinking here with the King of Swords in the reverse. And for some of you, again, you might be choosing between two different types of scenarios here, two different elements. For some of you, especially if this does pertain to love, if this reading resonates more for you in the area of love, then you could be choosing between two different types of people: someone who's more blunt and insensitive and harsh, somebody who is maybe not so sensitive to your feelings but is really smart, is successful in the area of career, or just highly intelligent and very articulate with their words. And then someone else who's maybe younger than them, not as experienced, but they're very empathetic. They have the opposite qualities of being very emotionally empathetic, very tender-hearted, and very patient with you. And so I do see you choosing the latter if you are choosing between two different people in love, especially with this Two of Cups card here. With the Two of Cups cards, you are meeting a soulmate. So this could be a soulmate in the area of career. This could be a soulmate in the area of love. You could find a career that just really fits you, a job that fits you well. This could be the offer that you've been waiting for, or even an offer of a lifetime for some of you. For others of you, that with the Knave of Coins and the Knight of Cups as some of the first cards in your spread, this Two of Cups just signifies that this is something that really meets you at your soul, a soulmate connection that fulfills your emotions and your desires for connectedness, for a deeper emotional experience here. Okay, so guys, that is your reading. Now I know I usually do a separate general and love reading, but with the way that your spread was laid out, it just seemed like the universe wanted me to do a complete, full, in-depth reading for you guys in the month of December to really get a in-depth total view of the type of things that you'll be experiencing, the lessons you'll be learning, and the ways in which you will be offered to open your heart in the month of December. Okay, very exciting things happening for you guys. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and share this video with a Scorpio placement that you know. All right, I'm so glad that you guys chose to watch this video. I hope it helps you to align with the best of things to come in the month of December. Comment below, let me know what you're hoping for in December, what's going on in the areas of love, what placement you have in your moon, your rising, and what house your sun is in. Okay, I want to get to know you guys, so make sure that you drop a comment below, and I'll see you soon. Keep checking for more videos. Bye.